because I just got home and I'm in my bathroom and I don't know why I didn't take it off sooner. But all my coats also go up in like this closet that we have. Not this closet, but the closet that's outside the bathroom. So sometimes I don't feel like leaving them downstairs and then having to bring them up anyway. So I just wear them upstairs. I really like my outfit today because it's this like oversized grandpa sweater. Not sweater, but sweater vest. I guess I could have just kept saying sweater and then said vest. But it's a sweater vest. And I wore it with my little boat shoes that I love and some black pants and obviously just like a black turtleneck. I put on the black turtleneck to pair with a different sweater. And then honestly I got a little too lazy to take it off. So then I was like, what can I pair with this black turtleneck that's already on? And I saw this. And I actually really like this. It has little patterns of the snowflakes. So I feel like it needs to be worn in winter. Because once spring rolls around, I feel like I'm not going to be able to wear it anymore. So it needs to get its use in the winter. Because I just got it this winter, so it hasn't been worn in past winters. So I really want to wear it this winter so that it really gets its use, because I really like it. I need to wash my hair because I haven't washed it in a couple days. And I actually need to go find my shampoo and conditioner. Is my shampoo and conditioner right here? Sorry guys. I haven't been great about unpacking stuff from when we went to Nashville. So I've actually been using Mitchell's shampoo and my hair doesn't really like Mitchell's shampoo, so I should have my stuff. Apparently my shampoo is also getting low, so that's really sad, but I go in with the Away frequent use hair and scalp bath. The conditioner I've been using is actually this Quinoa jojoba one from, I think it's Super Leaves, but it might be Attitude, I'm not actually sure. But it's their moisture rich conditioner and I actually really like it and I feel like it was pretty affordable. I'll go in with my nighttime skincare after we get out of the shower. And I think that's all out of this bag. I need to put my mask away. Maybe I should just unpack this bag while I'm thinking about it. I feel like the seasonal depression is hitting. I feel like I crashed out this weekend and kind of did absolutely nothing. I have no motivation for anything. So hopefully we can get back on track this week. I tend to lose a lot of motivation in January. Like every year for some reason, like no matter what, I have just like a huge crash out of like everything in life. And then like by February, I'm fine again. But I don't know what it is about January that just gets to me. I think it's like peak cold months typically. I feel like my skin just always looks, sometimes usually it's worst. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people doing like self-tanner. I've never done self-tanner in my life, but I see a lot of people use it in winter to like boost their mood. And I don't know, does that help you boost your mood? Because I need an opinion from someone if it boosts their mood or not, or if it like an average everyday person, if it boosts their mood or not. If you go on a vacation in January or February and you get a tan, it's just like that boosts your mood. So if you do a little self-tan, would that boost your mood? The self-tan scares me because I feel like I'm so afraid of streaks and I've never done it. Maybe it's not that deep and I just need to go outside and like take a walk. I think I want to try and start walking on my lunch break because I feel like I just sit in my office and eat my lunch, which isn't bad, but I feel like maybe I need to, but I don't walk any other time of the day currently. I used to walk a lot more in Montana with Colt. We would walk all the time, but we just don't walk as frequently here as we used to. So maybe on my lunch break, I'm thinking that maybe if it's like a warmer day. Today was pretty cold at like 37 degrees. And I just feel like I didn't bring tennis shoes. Part of me wants to bring tennis shoes to work to also motivate me to do this because I'm on a campus. So I feel like I could take an easy walk around at lunch and then I could just eat my lunch when I get back. Or walk, eat lunch, and then walk. I don't know. I just want to start walking more. So I feel like my lunch break / lunch hour would be a good time to do that. Walking really like boosts my energy and I used to love walking Colt all the time. We just don't have as much opportunity to walk here as we used to. So maybe that will be something I will start. I'm already up and going, but I stopped at the tea shop. We got a watermelon gusher. This one's like been my favorite because it's like really sour. It's like lemon, lime, sour, apple, and watermelon. And it's so good. Mitchell got the Jimmy Buffett, which I'm about to go deliver as a little anniversary present. And then I also got a smoothie because I needed like protein or just like something else other than the tea this morning. And I was already here. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh my God, I'm being blinded. One thing about me is I love a side quest in the morning. I just love a side quest in general. Like something to distract you from where you really need to go. I'll probably do that. It's a weird angle to be starting the vlog from, I feel like. We are heading out for the day because we are gonna go to Target and TJ Maxx and go to the grocery store again for frozen meals. Over the weekend, we had the hot water in our kitchen sink, like valve not work maybe. We have to put in a work order with like a rental company for them to come figure out what's wrong and then fix it. So currently we don't have hot water in our kitchen sink, which makes it really hard to wash dishes. So we wanna go get some frozen meals this week in order to hopefully not like buy a ton of meals out, because we went and got groceries this weekend and then that happened like on Sunday, which was yesterday. So I'm ready to go do those errands, but I'm bringing my big Coach bag because I want to be able to put everything in it. Honestly, I don't know what else we'll get up to today, but I feel like I have been really bad about picking up the camera and vlogging just because I feel like I've been very unmotivated to do anything lately. So I feel like yesterday I got all of my motivation back. Not all of my motivation, but I was feeling very motivated yesterday. So I did a lot of stuff yesterday and hopefully we can continue that motivation throughout this week. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes I'm motivated, sometimes I'm really not. I don't know if it's like New Year, January goals, it feels like so much pressure or something, but we're gonna try and get past that and have a good week. When I was at TJ Maxx yesterday, I got these 2 teas. I've been wanting a tea for nighttime that doesn't have caffeine because I feel like I used to drink tea like every single night, like a different tea of some kind every single night, like a peppermint, this one's peppermint, or I don't know what else I used to have. I do always like a chamomile, but not always, so I got a peppermint. And looking for a non-caffeinated tea, I found this one. I think it might be caffeinated because it's green tea infusion, but it's by Tea Now and it's this peach mango. This container is so cute. It is just adorable. It has like a little peach on the side, but I thought that this would be a good tea for the morning. One thing I learned when I came to North Carolina is that the bees are like really different here and the pollen here is different. And so I'm allergic to a lot of local honey. So I ended up picking up this wildflower honey. This is from TJ Maxx. So I'm hoping it's not like from this general area and it's not local. I used to love buying local Montana honey. It was the best, but I don't want to have an allergic reaction here. So hopefully this one is, yeah, this one's from California. This is not a local honey. So I'm gonna put some honey in my tea as well this morning. I wanna say I briefly mentioned that our hot water is out in our kitchen. Yesterday, our kitchen, it's only our kitchen. Like everywhere else has hot water, it's just our kitchen, which is kind of inconvenient for obviously like cooking and everything. I'm definitely not gonna be doing a lot of cooking this week, but they are supposed to come Thursday, which is Tuesday. So that's like 2 days away. I need to ask like what time they're coming or anything, but I think the tea pot or the tea kettle is gonna take a lot longer to heat up this morning because it's like heating it up from cold water instead of at least warm water. Like we don't even have warm, it's not even slightly warm. I'm gonna put like the smallest little amount of honey in the bottom of this. And then when I pour in the hot water, I'm gonna give it like a little stir first before I put in the tea bag just to like dissolve the honey. Use 1 bag per cup, like a mug or like per cup of water. You know what, I'm pretty sure that's probably just per mug. I thought my camera was charging this entire morning only for it to die on me. So I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about the tea bags. I think I'm gonna start with 1. I have some regular green tea packets, so I might like combine them if I feel like it needs like extra tea because I don't want it to be too sweet. Let me see how big these are. Oh, I feel like that's pretty small actually. To compare, this is what comes in like a normal green tea bag. On the peach tea, it's looking like half of what this is. So I think I'm gonna do 2 peach teas just because they look so small, and then 1 green tea. It says to give it 3 to 5 minutes, which I feel like is pretty standard for tea. But I'm gonna go pack up everything for my day so that we can get going to work while that steeps, and then I think I'll come take the tea bags out because I don't really want to leave them in. Well, I could leave them in, but they don't have any strings, so I don't want them to just float to the bottom. When I was at Target picking up, what was I picking up? Laundry detergent. I was like, what was I picking up at Target? Laundry detergent. I saw these new bubblies. Well, I don't know if they're new, but I feel like they're new to me because I've never seen this flavor before. It's Tiki Sunrise, Cherry Orange Mango Pineapple, which I've never seen this flavor before. So I'm gonna pack this with my lunch. In the afternoon, I always want something like maybe like crisp, almost like a soda, but I'm trying not to drink as much soda. And I feel like I've said this before, but there's a vending machine right outside my office and they have Celsius. Oh my gosh, I think the steam is like getting in the way of the, I think the steam is getting in the way of the lens, but I've had a really bad habit of just going and getting a Celsius. Sometimes when I don't even feel like I need the energy, I just want the crisp sweetness of a Celsius. So I'm going to try and bring a bubbly to prevent buying a Celsius for no reason. I really do feel like it's for no reason. I don't really need the energy. It's just I want something like crisp in the afternoon. They're like in a cold vending machine, so it comes out nice and cold. It's perfect. But I'm gonna put that in the fridge when I get to work so that's also cold. Unfortunately, I cannot do a taste test for you right now. I feel like it is steaming and it's gonna be way too hot. But I'll give you an update later if I remember to tell you guys if it's good or not. I think it will be. It's pretty basic. Honey, peach mango, and green tea. Sounds good. There's pretty much nothing to go wrong. I think I have everything packed up, so let's get going to work. I'm gonna do a face mask on my nose because I am developing, I feel like, the deepest zit I've ever had on my nose. Usually I get like pretty like deep ones on my chin. My nose feels really red at the tip and it feels like a pimple that is so deep is developing. So I'm gonna do a little mask just on my nose or like T-zone area. Usually I love massaging that like mask off because it always feels so nice and like luxurious going on and taking it off. But because it like hurts to the touch, I just needed to like rinse it off as fast as possible. Need some moisturizer. I don't think I'm gonna see like any obviously like immediate results, but hopefully it wakes up. No, not it, not the, hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, it's like a lot less red because it just really hurts. Except for the fact that we haven't cooked anything this week because of our hot water. I am looking for everything because I don't know where anything is right now, but I also don't know what I want to take for lunch because obviously with our kitchen sink not having hot water, we aren't washing any dishes, / we can't really cook that much, and they don't come till tomorrow at who knows what time. I'm gonna have to actually see. They haven't told us what time, so hopefully one of us can be here. I'm hoping they're not gonna give us some random time in the middle of the day. I'm leaning towards just eating out for lunch, except for there's not that many places like close by my office or on campus that I like, other than there's like Chick-fil-A, and that's like kind of about it. So I really don't want to eat out for lunch, but I don't know if we have anything here. I ate soup last night for dinner, so I can't take soup to work, and I think that was the only soup can I had. I don't know if I've said this, but when we went grocery shopping this weekend, like we didn't know our sink was having this like hot water issue. So we bought food to cook for this week. And that's why we don't have very much like easy to prepare meals, is because we didn't think we were gonna have to like, we had bought food to make, to cook on the stovetop. The only other option we would have is to wash our dishes in the tub upstairs because that's the only big enough space. Like we have a little sink down here in the bathroom, but it can only wash like cups like this, like a travel mug, if you will. Anything like a pot would have to be washed upstairs in the hot water, except for the fact that like those drains aren't meant for food. So then that scares me because then you have to like make sure you get every single little inch of food off of it. And I don't want to clog that drain trying to wash the dishes when I could just like, the whole objective is I'm just trying not to cook. I feel like I haven't really vlogged this week, and honestly it's because I feel like this week has kind of just been like quite the like, what was the word I was thinking of? I literally lost my train of thought. This week has just been like so out of the normal, I feel like, but like also so boring at the same time. I've gotten up and gone to work like every day, but we've also been prepping for a possible winter storm. Like, the weird thing here is that they like say it's gonna snow, so then everybody freaks out and goes to the grocery stores and buys like milk and bread, and then we don't even know if it's gonna snow. And it's been like all week that it's gonna snow, and then like yesterday it was like, oh no, it's just gonna be ice. And as I told you, my kitchen sink doesn't have hot water, and they rescheduled the appointment. So the appointment was supposed to be yesterday, which was Thursday, and they rescheduled it, so they're not even coming till Monday, except for on Monday there's supposed to be ice, which means they're probably going to reschedule on Monday. So we will now have been without hot water in our kitchen for like a week, probably another whole week, because they haven't even come and seen what the problem is. Very often with things like this, you have to go get the part, and then they have to come back again. And so I feel like they're not gonna, like, it's gonna be probably a whole nother week before they fix it, which is so frustrating. And yeah, usually when there's a winter storm, I don't even care about the power going out. Like, that's not a thing in Montana. You just kind of continue your life. So it was kind of hard thinking of everything that might go out with a power outage, and one of those things is like coffee. And so we got Celsius when we were at the store the other day. We went to Costco, which was a whole mess because there's so many people going to Costco to prep for the storm we may or may not have. It's definitely been a confusing week because it's like, it is gonna snow, it isn't gonna snow, you might have power outages, you might not. And this isn't even happening like midweek where like you could just go to work or something. That's the thing too, is like, I feel like it's very wishy-washy. Are we working Monday? Are we not working Monday? It's all very confusing. And so that's been happening this week, and I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good mood this morning though. So you know what? I think we're gonna have a good day. It feels like it's gonna be a good day. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be a good day, and hopefully it will be. January always feels like the slowest month to me. Like, it takes forever to be done with, and I always feel like I have nothing new in January. Like, the holidays just happened, so you were doing so much that like now I feel like I'm doing so little, and I don't feel like I have that many like updates or things I'm doing. On my lunch break today, I'm gonna run to Whole Foods because I need to return this jacket that I bought from Amazon. It's like a trench, like a tan, not a tan. Jeez, I did that in my video the other day. I said tan instead of blue, but it's a navy trench, and I got it when we were gonna go to Nashville because I thought it would look cute for the cold part of the game. I would have thrifted this, but I like thought of this like trench last minute, and they don't have very many good coats here when I go thrifting. I don't think I find a lot of options. So I went with Amazon, and it came and it was just too tight. You can't even fit like a sweater out under it, which is one of my pet peeves of winter. You have to be able to fit a sweater under the jacket. Like, the jacket needs to be big enough to fit a sweater, especially when you're going to a football game. You have to layer usually a lot, so it was just like too tight fitting. And so I'm returning it because I know I'm not going to use it if it's that tight fitting, because then I'll just never wear it in winter. And when am I going to wear a trench in summer? I won't. So we're going to return that today. Amazon has that nice return system with Whole Foods. I've done this before, but you just go into the store. They have like a bag you can put it in, so it doesn't need to be in a bag or in packaging of any kind. And basically they will like bag and label it, and they ship it off for you. But it's super nice and it's super easy. So I'm gonna do that today too, so I can get that done before the weekend. I do have until like February 1st to return it, but you know, I'm trying not to procrastinate things as much as I have been lately. So we're gonna try and get that done. I was talking that whole time and it wasn't filming. So I had said that I successfully dropped off the jacket at Whole Foods, and then I went and got food. I'm sitting here eating my chocolate chip cookie that in fact is so good because it's chewy and has lots of chocolate chips. I also said that I went to the Whole Foods hot bar because I didn't want to stop somewhere else for food because I need to get back to work, and that I got a hodgepodge of different things and none of them are related, but I got an egg roll, chicken strips, ranch to go for the chicken strips, mashed potatoes, and kale, like sauteed kale and garlic. So that's my little hodgepodge of things. And then I got chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna get back to work so that I can eat my lunch because I'm actually really hungry, which is why I'm exercising my right as an adult to my dessert first and eat my cookie. And honestly, I think that's why I got such a random mix of things, because I'm really hungry and I want to eat, but I needed to come drop off the jacket first. It's officially time. We're washing the dishes in the tub. So I've got the pots that need to be washed. We need dish soap, so we got Dawn and a sponge. I think the best method here is going to be to hop in the tub with the dishes and just wash them there. My feet are probably gonna get wet, but I think it's gonna be easier than just like trying to like lean over. Plus I'll probably save my back. Mitch already took down 2 pots. We had 2 more pots here. We had this, we had the cutting board, this is our towel, and then we had these 2, which is why there was like 4 pots, which is why it took us so long to wash everything, because they were just too big to wash in the sink without the hot water. So we had to bring them upstairs. But now they're done. It is the next day, but I never ended this vlog, so I'm just hopping on to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I feel like it might have been a little bit of a chaotic one. I feel like it was like chaotic filming, so maybe it won't be when I edit it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one.